Okay, we are now going to look very briefly at appeal routes in the civil courts. So first of all, what is an appeal? Well, an appeal is when the party doesn't agree with the court's decision and asks the court, generally next up in the hierarchy, to review that decision. So you're arguing essentially that the judge got the law wrong, and you have to file an appeal within 21 days and then it is heard at a later date. So first of all, let's look at appeals from the county court. So your initial case was heard in the county court and now you are appealing up. So first of all, if your case was heard by a district judge, for example, small claims or fast track, the appeal is heard by a circuit judge of the same court. If your case was originally heard by a circuit judge, which is generally the multi-track cases, it will go to the High Court. So for example, a personal injury multi-track will then be heard by the Queen's Bench Division in the High Court. You can appeal directly to the Court of Appeal if it's an important point of law. So from the County Court, you can go straight to the Court of Appeal, but the Court of Appeal have to agree. They have to give you leave, so permission, and it's got to be an important legal issue. Now, what if your case was heard, first of all, in the High Court? Well, this will generally be appealed to the Court of Appeal Civil Division. You need leave, you need permission to appeal further, and there are going to be 5 judges that hear the case. Sometimes you have what we call leapfrog cases. This is where an appeal goes straight from the High Court to the Supreme Court, and it has to be an issue of national importance. So, for example, the extradition of Julian Assange is going to go from the High Court to the Supreme Court. So have a look at that. If you're in the Court of Appeal, you can then appeal to the Supreme Court. Again, it all relies upon having leave to appeal and having permission to appeal. Okay, the next video is going to look at evaluation of the civil court. So good and bad things about using civil courts.